Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So friends, in the earlier video, that is in lecture 16, we have discussed about the trading account and various important things that okay. So continuing to our economics for engineering lecture, this is the very important lecture, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about the financial resource. Okay. So this will basically our part 1 because financial resource, or you can say this module is very long. Okay. So that's why I divided part by part. Okay. Total 3 part will come. Okay. So this is basically financial ratio. And here we are going to discuss about some other important ratio, that is the first of all we will discuss about the financial statement, then what is accounting ratio, what is the importance of accounting ratio. Okay, there we will discuss about the various types of ratio such as the liquidity ratio, cost estimation ratio, PV ratio. So various other important ratios we are going to discuss in this lecture. Okay, so this is basically our complete agenda today. Now guys, if you are new here to my channel, your support is very important. Okay, you can also give your valuable suggestions so that we will try to incorporate in a further video. So let me continue our video without wasting our time. So first of all, financial ratio. Okay, so before learning the financial resource, you should have a clear cut idea that what is financial statement. So financial statement hota kya hai guys? Okay, so financial statement are the basically basic and formal annual report through which the corporate management community or financial information to its owner and various other external parties which include investor, tax authorities, government, employee, etc. आप लोग को लगेगा भैया आप इतना बोल दिए. So let me first give a basic idea. Okay, financial statement होता क्या है? So financial statement is basically statement which represent the financial condition of a particular company. Okay, so suppose a company want to deliver that, yeah, these are the financial things of related to my company. So whatever the detail related to finance they are giving, that we call a financial statement. Okay, in basic में आप ये समझो. Okay, going to definition according to the slide, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट क्या है? बेसिक और फॉर्मल एनुअल रिपोर्ट. ओके, मींस एक ये फॉर्मल एनुअल रिपोर्ट होता है. ओके, मींस एट द एंड ऑफ ईयर आप कह सकते हैं कि जिस तरह से ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट वगैरह बनाते थे, सो एक फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट दिया जाता है दैट या कंपनी ने प्रॉफिट और लॉस, व्हाट इज द इनकम, व्हाट इज द सोर्स एंड द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट दे बेसिकली डेप्रिकेट. ओके, और दे विल बेसिकली डिपिक्ट. नाउ it basically corporate management communicate financial information to owner and various other external parties which include investor, tax authorities, government, employee, etc. मीन्स ये क्या करता है भाई, हर एक के साथ इंटरेक्शन बनाने में हेल्प भी करता है. ओके, मीन्स ऐसा नहीं भाई कंपनी में बस एक मालिक होता है, यू कैन से ओनली ओनर. Besides there's a lot of other individual too, such as the investor, tax authorities, government employee, etc. Okay, so it basically establishes a relationship between these things too. Okay, you can say these persons too. So financial statement basically refers to the balance sheet or the position statement at the end of accounting period. Means जब भी accounting period end होगा, then financial statement will be released that yeah company ने gross profit or gross loss, or basically it will depict the overall situation scenario of a particular company. Next, profit and loss account, income statement of a company. It will show that what will profit, what is loss of a company. Then it will also show cash flow statement, also taken as integral component of financial statement of company. Means ये financial statements के through we can make, or you can say we can measure the overall aspect of a company or overall scenario of the company. Okay, so financial statement is a statement which depict the financial value, or you can say financial statement. Okay, or overall representation. Okay, and it basically represent the balance sheet. It represent profit and loss account, that what is basically the profit and loss account, or what is the overall profit or loss the company is getting. Then cash flow statement means आप simply कह सकते हैं कि ये balance sheet को ही हम क्या कहते हैं, financial statement कह सकते हैं. Okay, coming to our next, that various types of financial ratio, again important in context to your final semester exam guys, and especially these part. Okay, part 1, part 3, part 2 and part 3, these are the very important. Means financial statement भाई बहुत important है, and at least 2 to 3 questions your sort came from this part 2. Okay, other in objective type 5 marks or 10 marks में आ सकता है that explain various types of financial ratio. Okay, or what is accounting ratio, what is liquidity ratio. So these are the terms you may be asked in the examination. Okay, so be careful. So coming to accounting ratio are the important tool of financial statement analysis, and data for accounting ratio is derived from the financial statement. Means जो भी financial statement आया, एक we will take that data and according to that we will calculate the accounting ratio. Okay, so there are various types of accounting ratio. First is liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, activity or turnover ratio, and profitability ratio. Okay, so these are the 4 ratios you should be kept in mind. Okay, so accounting ratio is basically depicted from the financial statement. They are the important things you should keep in mind. Coming to next, that what is the use of accounting ratio. Okay, एक accounting ratio का भाई use क्या है. Okay, भैया why are you saying that accounting ratio is important? So as I have already said, it will give the overall statement, or you can say overall scenario of the company. Besides that, it help to analyze Okay, aim to provide a deeper analysis of the probability, liquidity, solvency and efficiency level of the business. Means business का overall deeper level means deep level analysis कैसे होता है using the accounting ratio. Means overall भाई कितना प्रॉफिट में है, कितना लॉस में है, कितना डिस्क्रिप्टिव वे में बताते हैं अबाउट द कंपनी. ओके, मींस अगर कंपनी के बारे में डिस्क्रिप्टिव वे में जानना है देन यू शुड कंसीडर द फाइनेंशियल रेशियो. ओके, यू कैन से अकाउंटिंग रेशियो. Now, it will also provide the information for making cross-sectional analysis by comparing the performance with the best industry standard. Means अगर कोई industry standard, okay, generally guys, government of India basically given the industry standard. Okay, so company will analyze that whether my company according to that standard or not. Besides that, accounting ratio also make time series analysis useful for making projection and estimation for the future. Means it will help in estimating the future. Means what will be the future of the company. It help to analyze. Means भाई कंपनी का भविष्य कैसा होगा. What is the running status of the company. Okay, what is the industry standard. So these are the things that the accounting ratio depict or it tells. Now let me come to our first ratio, that is the liquidity ratio. So liquidity ratio is basically calculated to have indication about the short term solvency of the business. Okay, that is the firm ability to meet its current obligation. Means लिक्विडिटी रेशियो क्या करता है भाई, शॉर्ट टर्म एप्लीकेशन. मैंने ऑलरेडी बताया था दैट कैश इज ए लिक्विडिटी टाइप. ओके, और यू कैन से लिक्विडिटी एसेट. ओके, सो ओवरऑल मींस आप कह सकते हैं टेम्पोररी बेसिस में अगर आपको फाइंड करना है दैट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट कैसा है कंपनी का, देन वी विल गो थ्रू द लिक्विडिटी रेशियो. These are analyzed by looking at the amount of current asset and current liability in the balance sheet. So in the balance sheet basically we will depict, means by looking through the current asset and current liability we will go through that, yeah, this is the liquidity ratio of a particular company. Okay, so this is all about the liquidity ratio. Simply आप कहें कि to meet the temporary requirement, or you can say to meet its current obligation, we will use the liquidity ratio. Okay, not for the high. Okay, and it is basically calculated by using current asset and current liabilities. Coming to our next, that what is current asset and current liability. Okay, already मैं I think that lecture 12 और 13 में मैंने बताया था current asset, current liabilities क्या होता है, asset क्या होता है, but let me again revise that so that you will not face any problem. क्योंकि जब तक आपको क्लियर कंसेप्ट नहीं रहेगा about the current asset, then you will not able to solve the numerical problem too. Okay, so let me go through the current asset. So current asset basically are liquid asset which can be easily converted into cash. Okay, or you can say liquidity asset is basically what that can be easily converted into cash. Suppose आपका मोबाइल फोन है. Okay, so कोई कहेगा इसका लिक्विडिटी कितना है. लिक्विडिटी मीन्स what is the chance that yeah you will get the good amount of cash. So that we call it liquidity. Okay, so example in what, cash, bank balance, inventory, stock of goods, bill receivable, outstanding receipt और एडवांस प्रीपेड पेमेंट जो भी एडवांस कंपनी को मिला, या डेब्टर्स मीन्स पीपल हुम कंपनी हैज सोल्ड गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट. मीन्स जिसको भाई आप क्रेडिट पे सॉल्व करते हैं उसको क्या कहते हैं, डेब्टर. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट विल कम इन करंट एसेट. नाउ इन करंट लायबिलिटीज, so it is basically the money good taken on loan that must be returned within 1 year. Current liability means क्या हुआ, money or good that we have taken and that must be returned within 1 year. आप कह सकते हैं लोन हुआ या बिल पेबल या बैंक ड्राफ्ट. These are basically come into the current liabilities. Okay, so examples are bill payable, outstanding payment, advance receipt, bank overdraft, creditor. Creditor means what, जिनको आपने लोन दिया. Okay, और basically people from whom company has bought goods on credit means जिनसे भाई क्रेडिट में कंपनी ने वो कोई गुड्स को परचेज किया, दैट विल कम इनटू द करंट लायबिलिटी. ओके, सिंपली बस गाइस आपको ये सब पॉइंट याद रखना है. ओके, बिकॉज इट विल हेल्प टू कैलकुलेट योर लिक्विडिटी रेशियो. करंट एसेट में ये सब आएगा, कैश, बैंक बैलेंस, इन्वेंटरी, बिल रिसीवेबल, एडवांस पेमेंट, डेब्टर्स. एंड इन करंट लायबिलिटीज बिल पेबल, आउटस्टैंडिंग पेमेंट, एडवांस रिसीव्ड, बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट, क्रेडिटर, दिया द केम इनटू द करंट लायबिलिटीज. लेट मी come to some important things, that is the formula that you should keep in mind. So first of all, working capital is what, current asset minus current liability. These are the formula you should keep in mind. Similarly, current ratio is basically current asset upon current liabilities. Similarly, Quick ratio will also called as a acid test ratio. Okay, very very important for objective question. Okay, you may be asked that what is the other name of Quick ratio. So Quick ratio basically also called as a acid test ratio. Okay, so Quick ratio is basically calculated as Quick asset upon current liabilities, and similarly Quick asset basically will be calculated as current asset minus inventory minus prepaid expenses. So these are the formula you should keep in mind for solving this. But guys, आपको अगर formula याद नहीं इकोनॉमिक्स बनेगा, then you will not able to solve numerical questions. Okay, and no one know that whether your university will give the object theoretical question or numerical question. क्योंकि बहुत बात होता है कि they will just give theory आ रहा है, then it will be good, but if the numerical question came, then if you have not any idea about the formula, then you will not able to solve. So be careful. Let me come to one example, after that it will be clear. So These are the basically table that they have given. Stock in rupees 50,000, cash 30,000, debtors 40,000, bill payable 40,000, bill receivable 10,000, bank overdraft 4,000, advance tax 4,000, creditor is 60,000. Now what are the question that they are asking? Calculate working capital, current ratio, quick ratio from the given information. Okay, so for that you have to basically kept in this mind, means these are the formula you should be kept in mind. Let me come to the solution. Current is asset will be what? 50,000 plus 40,000 plus 10,000 plus 4,000 plus 30,000. ओके, करंट एसेट में क्या करेंगे? 50,000, 40,000, 10,000 प्लस 4,000. मीन्स सिंपली करंट एसेट में भाई जो भी आया, ओके, मीन्स वट एवर द थिंग्स, कैश, बैंक बैलेंस, इन्वेंट्री, स्टॉक ऑफ गुड्स, बिल रिसीवेबल, ये सब जो आया सबको सिंपली बेसिकली वी हैव एडेड हियर. ओके, सिमिलरली करंट लायबिलिटी विल बी व्हाट? 60,000 प्लस 40,000 प्लस 4,000. ओके, मीन्स सिंपली भाई मैंने क्रेडिटर, ओके, क्रेडिटर को ऐड किया, 40,000 बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट को, देन बिल पेबल को वैल्यू मैंने ऐड कर दिया एंड वी विल गेट द करंट लायबिलिटीज. ओके, सो वर्किंग कैपिटल विल बी व्हाट? वर्किंग कैपिटल इज इक्वल टू करंट एसेट माइनस करंट लायबिलिटीज. आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेड दिस फार्मूला. ओके, वर्किंग कैपिटल आपको याद रखना है, करंट एसेट माइनस करंट लायबिलिटीज. तो जस्ट वी हैव अप्लाई द फार्मूला एंड बेसिकली गॉट द वैल्यू. सिमिलरली करंट रेशियो इज व्हाट? करंट रेशियो फार्मूला इज व्हाट? करंट एसेट अपॉन करंट लायबिलिटीज. सो करंट एसेट भाई अपने को मिल गया, दैट इज द 1,34,000, करंट लायबिलिटी 1,04,000. So just you have to find the ratio. You will get the ratio 1.29 upon 1. So these are the simple things. Okay, just आपको formula याद रखना. It will be basically easy for you to solve the question. Now they have asked the quick asset. So quick asset equal to what? Current asset minus the stock minus advance tax. So current asset we have already got. Stock they have given, advance they have given. So just you have to do the calculation. You will get the value. Similarly, current liabilities is what? 1,04,000 that they have already provided. Now you have to basically calculate the quick ratio. So quick ratio के लिए आपको ये formula ध्यान रखना है, that quick ratio equal to quick asset upon current liabilities. So current liability भाई मैंने already find कर लिया, that is the 1,04,000. Okay, and quick asset they have already given, that is the 80,000. Okay, और बेसिकली क्विक एसेट मैंने कैलकुलेट कर लिया. देन जस्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड द क्विक रेशियो 80,000 अपॉन 1,04,000. सो यू गेट द वैल्यू एज दिस. सो आई होप क्लियर. कुछ नहीं गाइस, जस्ट यू हैव टू बेसिकली नोट इन माइंड दैट व्हाट आर द थिंग दैट आई हैव टू पुट इन द करंट एसेट, व्हाट आर द थिंग दैट वी हैव टू पुट इन द करंट लायबिलिटी, एंड आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू जस्ट अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला एंड यू हैव टू डू द बेसिक कैलकुलेशन. ओके, सो ट्राई टू सॉल्व मोर नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन सो दैट यू विल गेट क्लियर कट आइडिया दैट हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस. ओके, let me come to the next one example, that the illustration 2. So X, what are the basically questions saying? X Limited has a current ratio 3.5 to 1, quick ratio 2:1. If excess of current asset over quick asset represented by stock is rupees 24,000, means excess of current asset means quick asset से current assets कितना ज्यादा है? 24,000. So you have to calculate the current asset and current liability. Okay, so this is the question that they have asking. Remember, in question they may ask in a direct way, or in indirect way they may ask that they will give the quick asset, current liability, and they may try to find, means you have to find some other value. So be careful. Okay, let me come to the solution. So current ratio they have already provided, that is the 3.5:1. Quick ratio they have provided 2:1. Okay, so they are basically asking to find the current liability. Okay, so if you don't know the current liability, then let it be X. Okay, so मैंने X मान लिया. Then current asset will be what? 3.5 into X. Okay, because current ratio is equal to what? Current asset equal to करंट लायबिलिटीज अपॉन अदर थिंग्स. ओके, ऑलरेडी मैंने ये फॉर्मूला बता दिया. ओके, करंट एसेट इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? ऑलरेडी वी हैव मींस फाइंड दैट टू. ओके, सो यू हैव टू बेसिकली जस्ट अप्लाई दिस फॉर्मूला एंड यू हैव टू बेसिकली मींस लेट इट बी एक्स एंड जस्ट यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस, ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस. क्यू रेशियो इज इक्वल टू 2:1. सो करंट इज एसेट इक्वल टू 3.5x एंड क्यू एसेट इज इक्वल टू 2x. ओके, सिमिलरली स्टॉक विल गेट द व्हाट? फॉर्मूला आपको याद रहना चाहिए, करंट एसेट माइनस क्विक एसेट. सो करंट एसेट इज 3.5x, क्विक एसेट इज 2x. जस्ट यू हैव टू सॉल्व दैट एंड दे हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन दैट वैल्यू, दैट इज द 24,000. ओके, मींस 24,000 ऑलरेडी दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड वैल्यू. ओके, मींस डिफरेंस उन्होंने प्रोवाइड किया, दैट इफ एक्सेस ऑफ करंट एसेट ओवर क्विक एसेट इज बेसिकली रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय दिस, मींस दे हैव गिवन द डिफरेंस. सो सिमिलरली यू हैव टू जस्ट अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला एंड डू द कैलकुलेशन. ओके, सो I think that this is the easy level question. Okay, you can find the value of X too. Okay, so simply main catch in the question is that you have to basically means you must have idea about the various formula. Okay, if you don't know formula then you can't able to solve. मैंने ये subtract क्यों किया? Because they have said that if excess of current asset over quick asset means difference of quick asset and this is basically 24,000. That's why we have subtracted. Let me come to the next example, that is the illustration 3. What they are saying? calculate quick ratio from the following information. Current liability they have provided 50,000, current asset they have provided 80,000, stock they provide 25,000, prepaid expenses they provide 5,000. So just you have to find the quick ratio. Means quick ratio find करने के क्या आपको बस फॉर्मूला ध्यान में रहना चाहिए. Quick ratio is equal to what? Quick ratio receipt test ratio is equal to quick asset upon current liabilities. Okay. So just you have to basically calculate this. Let me come to solution, guys. So quick asset equal to what? Current asset minus closing stock minus prepaid expense. Again formula आपको याद नहीं रहेगा, then you will not able to solve. So current asset they have provided 80,000, 25,000 they have provided, that is the closing stock, and other value they have already provided, that is the 5,000. So you will get the value as 50,000. Okay. So quick ratio is equal to what? Quick asset upon current liabilities. Okay. So quick asset, or you can say quick ratio किस तरह से find करेंगे? Quick asset divided by current liabilities. So when you will do the division, then you will get the value as 1:1. Let me come to the last question of this lecture, that is the illustration for example 4. So calculate the current ratio from the following information. Total asset they have given, fixed asset they have given, that is the 1,60,000, long term liability they have given 80,000, investment they have given 1 lakh, and shareholder fund they have given, that is the 2 lakh. So these are the value they have given. अगर इकोनॉमिक्स में मेन चीज आपको रहना कि डेटा आपको याद रहना चाहिए, फॉर्मूला याद रहना चाहिए, then it is much easy to solve the question. Okay. So all the value they have given, just you have to apply the formula and find the value. Okay. But they are asking that calculate current ratio. You have to find the current ratio. Okay. So for finding the current ratio, आपको क्या find करना होगा? Current asset और current liabilities. Okay. Because current ratio is equal to what? Current asset upon current liabilities. Okay. So first of all, let me come to the total asset. Total asset is equal to what? Fixed asset plus investment plus current asset. So when you will do the sum, that will be equal to what? Means total asset they have given, that is the 3 lakh. Question में भाई already they have given that total asset is equal to 3 lakh. Fixed asset उन्होंने दिया, long term liability दिया, then just you have to do the sum and you will get the value of current asset. 3 lakh minus sum of this. Okay. So we have got the current asset value was 40,000 here. I hope clear. 40,000 here. Then total asset equal to what? Total liabilities. Okay. Total asset equal to what? Total liabilities, or you can say including capital. So it will be basically what? Sum of shareholder fund, long term liabilities and current liabilities. So just you have to do the sum. So shareholder fund they have already given, that is the 3 lakh. Okay. 3 lakh already they have provided, that is the total sum. Okay. You can say total asset. Now it will be equal to what? It will basically equal to the shareholder fund that they have already provided in the questions. Now the 80 lakh they have already provided, sorry 80,000 they have already provided. So just you have to do the calculation and it will be easy to get. Okay. Means you will get the current liabilities from this part. So current liability you have got the 20,000. Now applying the formula, current ratio is equal to what? Current asset upon current liabilities. So current asset we have already got. Okay. That is from this part we have already got the current asset, that is the 40,000. Now current asset upon current liability. Current liability we have got from this part, that is the 20,000. So 40,000 divided by 20,000, you will get the current ratio as 2:1. So friends, this is the complete lecture of today. Okay. Means here we have basically go through the various important part. That is we have basically gone through the financial statement, what is the use of, what is the purpose of financial statement. Okay. And later we have discussed about the ratio, accounting ratio, what is the importance of accounting ratio. Okay. And basically we have discussed in this video about two ratio, liquidity ratio, current ratio, and other important things we have discussed. Okay. Liquidity ratio and current ratio. And after that we have basically gone through some example. So this is our complete lecture in part 1. In the next video we will discuss about the remaining ratio. Okay. Or you can say ratio analysis we will do in the next lecture. So I hope informative to you. If you have any doubt related to anything, feel free to ask here, guys. And again saying, must support, subscribe our channel, like this video, share with more number of friends, so that we can reach more number of students and help more number of things. Okay. Hope informative to you. Meet in the next video. Okay. And for getting notes, as I have already said, you can join our WhatsApp or Telegram group. Okay. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and other important things. Till then, bye bye. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.